Hello everyone! Today we will discuss about water resources. As we all know, water is very important to all living things. Plants, animals needs water in order for them to survive. We need water for food. We need water for cleaning. So without water, life would be impossible for us. So in this video, we will be focusing three aspects. First, water resources, water management, and water pollution. So what is water resources? Water resources are the natural resources of water that are potentially useful as a source of water supply. 97% of water on the earth is salt water, and only 3% is fresh water. Slightly over 2/3 of this is frozen in glaciers and polar ice cap. The remaining unfrozen fresh water is found mainly as groundwater, with only a small fraction percent above ground or in the air. Natural sources of fresh water include surface water, under river flow, groundwater, and frozen water. Artificial sources of water can include treated wastewater or reclaimed water and desalinated seawater. Surface water is the water located on top of the Earth's surface and may also be referred to as blue water. It includes streams, rivers, lakes, wetlands, reservoirs, and creeks. In common usage, it is usually used specifically for terrestrial or inland water bodies, the vast majority which is produced by precipitation and runoff from nearby higher areas. Surface water. Next is the groundwater. Groundwater is the water present beneath Earth's surface in rock and soil pore spaces and in the fractures of rock formations. About 30% of all readily available fresh water in the world is groundwater. Groundwater originates from rain and from melting snow and ice and is the source of water for aquifers, springs, and wells. Our country, the Philippines, have abundant water resources. We are endowed with many lakes and river basins. Aside from that, we have also an extensive groundwater. And for that, we can say that our country are blessed with natural resources. Freshwater management. Aside from drinking, people have many other uses of water, such as for manufacturing, agricultural, and domestic uses. Fresh water is vital for life, supporting ecosystems and human civilizations. We use fresh water in many aspects of daily life, including food production, power generation, manufacturing, and sanitation. Fresh water is naturally occurring liquid or frozen water containing low concentrations of dissolved salts and other total dissolved solids. Rivers, creeks, lakes, ponds, and streams are all freshwater habitats. Here in the Philippines, there are many government institutions are connected to the department sector that manage the water, such as the Department of the Environment and Natural Resources, Department of the Agriculture, Natural Power Corporation, Local Utilities Administration, and in Metro Manila we have Maynilad, Manila Water, and in Bayawan City we have Bawad. What is water pollution? Or what are the main sources of water pollution?
Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, usually as a result of human activities, in such a manner that negatively affects its legitimate uses. Water pollution reduces the ability of the body of water to provide the ecosystem services that it would otherwise provide.
So these are the major categories of water pollutants brought by humans and animal waste. First,
Infectious agents, oxygen-demanding waste, inorganic chemicals, radioactive materials, plant nutrients, organic chemicals, eroded sediment, heat, or thermal pollution.
Polluted water affects especially in aquatic life. Yes, water is renewable, but its overuse and pollution make it unfit for use. So we should control it. We should use the water properly and do not destroy it. So, here are some tips of how to control the water pollution. First, environmental education. To control the water pollution, it really depends on us. Individuals should be educated about the significance of quality water and its impact on the economy, the society, and ecology. We should know the value of every single drop of water and use it properly. Then, sewage treatment. The household water should be treated properly to make it environmentally safe. Necessary steps should be taken to ensure that effective sewage treatment process is put in place and contaminated water doesn't get mixed with the fresh water bodies. Then, accountability of industrial units. The industrial setups should make provisions for treatment of waste materials and water and for its safe drainage. Reduce use of chemical fertilizer. We should not use chemical fertilizers because chemical fertilizer add nitrates in water bodies. So, we use compost manures instead. Next, reforestation. Planting trees can reduce the water pollution to a large extent as they check surface soil runoff by running water. So we should plant more trees. Leonardo da Vinci once said, "Water is the driving force of all nature." Yes, water is a necessity. We can't live without it.